So there's actually one thing that I haven't included so far is the fact that through doing the project, there are some other things that have surfaced and become part of the archive. And when we started this off, and we were doing the research into all of these people who we knew had lived at Palace House Stables, and we were just trying to find out as much as we could about each of them. We just had names. We had pictures of Fritz and Eva from the Ball family, but not pictures of anybody else. And very early on, we said, wouldn't it be amazing if someone somewhere had some photographs of these people in this place at this time? That's too good to be true. They probably exist out there, but we'll never find them. And we had gone a sort of fairly decent way with the project. And one day my phone rang, and it was 5:30, and I turned off the computer and I was heading for the door. I thought, I've noticed it ringing now, I can't really not answer it. So I answered it, and I'm so glad I did. It was a lady who said to me, I think I've got some photographs of the Newmarket Palace House refugees. I thought, it's unbelievable. How amazing. And this lady lives in Suffolk, and they're photographs that her dad took, and he very fortunately labelled all of the photographs. So at the top of the page in the photo album, it says Jewish refugees in Newmarket, Palace House Stables, June 1941. And there's 7 photographs, and he's written the names of everybody underneath the picture. So suddenly, after about 2 years at that point of researching all these people, we had faces to put to the names.
Amazing.
And the lady who deposited these, she's not quite sure what her dad's relationship to the hostel was. They lived fairly nearby, and her parents were involved with at least one other refugee hostel. So whether they were regular visitors or a one-off, we don't know. We'll probably never find that out. But she's very kindly deposited those original photographs with us here. So the archive has grown through this project. So there's Fritz's memoir, a copy of which has come to us. There's now these photographs. We also were able to find some references in records that we already have that just wouldn't have meant anything to us. There's, for example, a school admission register, and there's a child attending, and it gives us address as Palace House Stables. And before this project, that just wouldn't have meant anything. We'd have thought maybe he was the son of a groom who lived there or something. And now you go, oh, he's a child of German Jewish refugees who have fled Nazi Germany and now are living in Newmarket. So it's really illuminated some other things in records that we already had and wouldn't have noticed the significance of. And through doing the project and the publicity that it's generated, that has then brought these amazing photographs in. And that then led on to the fact that when we were able to contact another descendant of some of these refugees, we could show her a photograph of her dad and her grandma for the first time that she'd never seen. So that was a really nice sort of coda to it, is the fact that there are actually not a huge number, but there's a few descendants that we're in touch with that we've been able to then connect together, and that their families' stories sort of intersect in this way, and been able to share some of the information and the photographs about that part of history and what happened to them.